This is Nick with Sports, and today I have an honor and privilege to interview Alex Cobb, awesome pitcher for the Tampa Bay Rays and a great role model for you. Me. How you been doing?
I'm great, man.
That's good. Alex, how old were you when you started baseball, and who introduced you to the game?
I would have to say, ever since I have a memory of going back to my earliest childhood memories, I remember playing baseball. My parents told me before then anything that wasn't glued down or nailed down, I'd be throwing it. So I think at an early age they knew that I enjoyed throwing stuff, so they kind of pushed me into becoming a pitcher.
How early did you start pitching?
I think organized once I got to Little League. I remember I was too young to play with 8-year-olds, so my dad actually forged my birth certificate so I could go and pitch with the 9, 12-year-old group, which was pretty cool. It was a cool story, but yeah, I remember ever since then I've been pitching year round, so it's been a taxing childhood.
That's cool. Who has the coolest job, you or your older brother RJ, who is a U.S. Army active captain?
I mean, he demolishes anything that I do. From my perspective, he has the coolest job. For all those people do what they do, the sacrifices they make, it's just unbelievable. But I'm obviously very blessed to do what I do. I'm out of harm's way for the most part, and very thankful to him for what he does.
Where is your brother stationed?
Right now, he's up in New Hampshire. Happy to have him back in the States. He's been stationed in Germany. He's done 2 tours. He's in Iraq and Afghanistan. So closer to the States is the best. And he's found himself a nice little home up in New Hampshire. I'm hoping he's staying there for a long time.
That's good. You are such a great baseball player, but have you ever encountered hurdles along the way to your success?
Every single year, man. There's no easy path in life, let alone baseball. So we encountered difficulties. It's 162 games. I'd say there's 100 days that are extremely difficult. It's a mental grind, physical grind. You see the best players in the world having troubles day in and day out. So you know what though? Without those, the good days wouldn't be nearly as enjoyable. You wouldn't be able to go home and feel like you had that sense of satisfying feeling and a feeling of a days of good work. So it's the difficult times definitely make the good ones better.
You're currently on rehab, and yesterday you actually got to pitch a little bit. How did that go?
It went great. It's a small step in the long journey that I've been going through, but being on the mound was I feel like I'm back at home. It's what I naturally feel like I'm best at in life, and it just is a comfort zone for me. So the fact that I was going out there and I didn't have any pain, and it's a minor step in the right direction, but I'm happy to have done that.
That's cool. Can you talk about a few minutes about the awesome spring training trip you took to Cuba?
Oh yeah, that was very fortunate that I was able to go on that trip. Very fortunate that the Rays were picked to go on that trip. So not too many people got to experience Cuba firsthand. You read a lot about it, you hear a lot about it in the news, but all the political stuff aside, the one thing that I took away from that was how amazing those people were down there. They were so welcoming of us as a team and as American citizens. They were just so happy to have us there. They let us into their homes and showed us their culture. So I got a really, really good inside look of who they were as people, and that's the biggest thing I took away was they were very hospitable to us, and we're very thankful for them having us.
How well do you think Cuba has affected the MLB, along with their players that have came from Cuba?
What's that?
How do you think the MLB and Cuba how do you think Cuba has changed the way the MLB is with all their players coming from Cuba?
Well, I think that it's made the relationship between our two countries a lot better. it's kind of a common ground that the two countries have. We're able to play a game and almost speak the same language as each other. So you feel like, you know, in my time, I've played with a handful of Cuban-born players, and it's very interesting to hear their life story and the way that their life has changed over here. You know, you can't imagine the stuff that they go through on an everyday basis of knowing that they're not going to be able to see their family for a long time. So, you know, it's definitely a great step to get our two countries together.
That's good. One last question. Your nastiest pitch is your changeup. Who taught you that pitch, and may you demonstrate how you grip?
So I threw a splitter in high school, and it was one of my better pitches, but once I got in a pro ball, they took it away from me just because of the wear and tear it can have on your shoulder or on your elbow. Then I got to low A, and I was really struggling trying to find a changeup. So Bill Maloney, my pitching coach then, showed me this grip right here, and it was so similar to just throwing a fastball that it was very easy for me to pick up. And once I did learn that, it launched my career. I was able to feel more confident on the mound, knowing I had 3 pitches that I could throw, and I thank him every time I see him that he showed me that pitch.
That's good. Strikes out a lot of people each time I see him play. Alex, thank you so much for taking the time today, and good luck with your rehab and the rest of the season. Can't wait for you to take the mound later this season.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Good job.
Thank you.